Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we have an exciting video because my mom, say hi.
Hi.
Is finally upgrading from her 11-year-old Dell Vostro 1520 that she has used since 2009 as her main computer to run a business and everything. She claims that it's still fine, but I don't know how she's used it for this long. But even she decided at this point that it's a good time to upgrade, and she went all out for this because we got here a Dell XPS 17. It's about middle configuration. It has a Core i7 in it. It has the GTX 1650 graphics, 16 gigs of RAM, and a ½ terabyte solid state drive in it. So I'm gonna get it unboxed, and then we'll be setting it up, and then we'll be doing a good old commemoration and saying goodbye to the Dell Vostro. Alright, it seems like I've broken my way in. Alright, this will be the box we want to save. It's the inside box. Oh yeah, here we are. And already one of our cats is inspecting the cardboard box. As you can see, that is Stella. And she's having a great time. Well, I'll just leave her to that, and let's open it up. Alright, so let's get this shrink wrap off and inspect the box. It says Dell on it. Let's see. Do I just have to, slide it out. And then this will reveal the XPS 17. Alright, let's flip this guy over. Check out this box. So here's your new computer. It's a bit bigger than expected, but I'm sure you'll be able to manage. Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
It's so big. I have not seen a 17-inch laptop like a modern one. Now, very carefully, I'm going to lift this guy out. Ooh, it's a big boy. But hey, you're used to that. Look at that.
It's very silver.
XPS.
I've been looking at black for the last 11 years.
Well, like any normal unboxing video, before we get to the goodies, we got to look at the other stuff we get. For example, we got our charging cable here. The brick is located somewhere else. Here's the actual brick. It's about this size, perfectly manageable. And it has USB-C charging, of course. Then we've got, hey look, we have a little included adapter for USB-A and HDMI. I did not know it came with that. We actually bought a whole different adapter for that, but hey, now you have an additional one. And if you want to hook this up to a monitor at some point, you can. So that's pretty cool. I'll get the plastic off of here. There we go. Now, would you like to do the honors of removing the display shrink wrap from the laptop? Because that's always called the best part. Let's see how this cable works. Look at that, it's a tiny little cable. This is a cute little adapter. All right, anything else? We've got probably a little quick start guide in here that no one's gonna read. So we got basic tutorial for anyone who doesn't know how to use a computer for some reason. Yeah, plug things into other things. Pretty simple. And then we got warranty, safety, and regulatory stuff, which we can get to later. So now I'm gonna move the box out of the way and get the laptop in here. And now we can go ahead and remove all the shrink wrap and stuff. There it is. All right, let's take a look.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Open her up.
How do I I open her up? Just lift?
Yeah, lift. Yeah, let's see. Oh, it's heavy. There we go.
Okay.
Look at your fancy Intel sticker. It's fancy, 10th gen.
It has no crumbs in it.
No crumbs, yeah. We'll give a very good look at the old one during the retirement party we're gonna hold later, but we got our keyboard. Feels nice. We got our giant trackpad. One complaint I have about my laptop is the trackpad sucks, but this is gonna be awesome.
That trackpad is huge.
I know, it's like MacBook sized. Look at how thin the display bezels are.
I can't believe it.
You wanna power it on? Power
All
button's
right.
right there. It should have some charge left in it.
Right here?
Yeah. There we are.
This is so exciting.
Check it out. No Windows logo. It has UEFI boot, so
11 long years.
11 years. That's the longest I've ever seen anyone keep a laptop. There we go. Now Cortana is going to annoy us in any second now by talking when we're setting it up. Does anyone even like that? Hey, look, Cortana isn't yelling at us. So, oh, come on. Oh, it's just not making any noise. Instead, it's telling us what we're going to be doing. But is there any way to skip this? Oh, yeah, the trackpad's good. Stay quiet. Just select the little microphone icon. There we go. All right, so we've got it all set up now. It's on the home screen, and so let's just do a quick tour on how fast it is. So first of all, start menu opens instantly.
Wow.
Things like you want to open up a file explorer window, pretty much instant.
Wow.
Let's open up a web browser and get Chrome installed, I guess, because Edge is the default.
Should I use Chrome or should I use Firefox?
I mean, I use Firefox, but you're already used to Chrome, and when you if you sign into Chrome with your Google account, you'll get all your bookmarks and stuff from your old computer back in. So for you, I guess it'll probably be easiest. But now it's telling us all about the new Microsoft Edge that's built on Chrome.
Have you ever used Microsoft Edge?
Yeah, I used it for about 3 weeks. It was decent, but I switched back to Firefox. Let's just forget all this. We can just cancel this since we're not using it.
Maybe I should use Firefox.
Well, you used to,
Then
but...
will I not get all the ads?
Well, you can install an ad block on pretty much any browser. You can get...
No, but I mean with Chrome, wherever I've visited, then suddenly I get ads from that everywhere I go. And if I visit on Firefox, will I no longer get ads?
They do prevent a lot of tracking and do a lot better for privacy. That is one thing that Firefox does a lot better than Chrome.
Well, why don't you install both for me?
All right. They're pretty similar. Not quite used to this keyboard because I'm used to the one on my home computer.
The display is beautiful.
Yeah, it's 4K. You got a 4K display. You paid a lot for that upgrade. So we're doing the classic move of using Microsoft Edge to download Chrome and then never touching it again. Look at how fast it installed. We're already in.
That's amazing.
And now we can get rid of Edge and use Chrome. I'll just leave the welcome thing up. But I'll use Chrome now to install. Oh, recommended by Microsoft. Just leave me alone, Edge. It just said I. Firefox. Firefox. Nice. Just get the browser. There we go. Your trackpad is definitely better than mine. It's a good trackpad, but you're going to use a mouse anyway, so who cares? Well, on the go, you'll have a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're on there, I'll unpin all the stuff you're not going to use from your taskbar, such as that, the store, Dell Support Assist, and Edge. Oh, it's never a video by me if I don't bump my tripod. And there, Firefox is up.
Excellent.
So let's take a tour of the design real quick. So first of all, if we press F5 here, this should be able to adjust your keyboard backlight. So if you want to really save battery, you can turn that off, or you can change to 2 different levels. Your page up and page down keys are right there, so you'll have to hit function to do that. So you said when we looked at the keyboard before buying this that that's one of the things you were concerned about, since you use that a lot. Because if we take a look at your old computer, the keys are right next to the arrow keys, but on the new one, it's on the arrow keys. So, but once you get used to that, it should be fine. Display brightness is right there, so let's see how bright this thing can get. Whoa!
Wow.
Look at how bright that is. But let's get that back down.
It's really beautiful.
Your battery still has a good amount of charge, so on that amount of charge, you'll be able to get 48 minutes with 36%. And now let's take a look at the ports. So let's just put this guy into sleep mode. And first, it should succeed in this, but let's do the MacBook test. Basically, the MacBook test is where you lift up the screen with one finger, and if it comes up without pulling up the bottom with it, then it succeeds the MacBook test. And look at that. It has successfully completed the MacBook test. So that means that it's high quality hinges. So along the side, the port selection is pretty boring. It's just, we have a lock, and then we have a Thunderbolt 3s, 2 of them, USB-C Thunderbolt 3s. And then we have 2 more Thunderbolt 3s, a headphone jack, and a full-size SD card reader. But they look very high quality. This is a pretty chunky laptop. Let me get my tripod down a little bit so you can see. But yeah, this is a chunky laptop. But when you compare it to the horror that is the 2009 Dell Vostro 1520, anyways, it's a huge thing. The top display is aluminum or stainless steel or some form of metal. So is the bottom cover, which also says XPS on it. Let me get a better angle of that. I'll get my tripod back up. So yeah, XPS. No Windows sticker on your laptop's bottom. Mine has a Windows sticker. Say goodbye to the Windows sticker. You have your rubber feet, of course, and the beautiful 4K display. But yeah, so you like it so far?
I love it. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's awesome. Probably better than my laptop because it costs like $1,000 more, but that's irrelevant. It's completely normal that someone's mom should have a better laptop than their son. Whatever, I'm not too jealous anyways. So I'm gonna check back in about a day when my mom's got all her software installed, everything running better. It was a big pain to get ready for all this because for like financial management, my mom used QuickBooks 2009 for years, and she wanted to migrate all that data over to the latest version of QuickBooks 2020 because she couldn't find her disk for it. But you can't just do a backup file from QuickBooks 2009 and put it into QuickBooks 2020. You actually have to go step by step throughout the versions, so I was in charge of that, and it did take a while, but everything should be good. Same with Office 2007, we're going to Office 365. Like, everything's going to be feeling so much newer and better, as well as Adobe Creative Suite 5 to Creative Cloud. Everything is going to be awesome there. So anyways, I'll check back in about a day or two once that's all gotten set up. And then we'll have a big old retirement party, complete with a cake and everything, for the Dell Vostro 1520, which, by the way, never gave up. This thing hasn't been repaired once. It's gotten batteries replaced, which is normal, and the hard drive was upgraded from 160 gig to 500 gig, which wasn't because the old one failed. She just ran out of space. So this thing's a tank. It is amazing.
It served me well.
Indeed it did. So we'll check back once that's all done. Goodbye for now. Okay, so it's been several months since I recorded that previous clip, and I'm only just getting around to finishing up and releasing this video now
on February 5th, 2021. But I have some updates. I never recorded that second clip because looking back on it, that would probably be kind of boring. But safe to say everything got set up fine, but then the SSD had problems and it had to be replaced. It was defective. So it was replaced under warranty, and now everything's fine. We had a couple migration issues with a very old version of Adobe FrameMaker. So for that only, my mom still has to get out her old laptop, but that's still fine. And the retirement party went great, so expect to see that out a day from the upload of this video. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see everybody next time. This is recorded all the way back in August of 2020, so I'm glad to finally get this finished up. Have a good day.